Yo, face. Show your face, please. With Durk on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Munna Duke and DTHANG's baby mother / wife finally let the cat out the bag and showed the world that they actually are a thing, right? This is old news to us and whoever been following the channel for a minute, but it seems like it's getting a lot of attention because of the surrounding factors of the whole situation. I guess people are shocked, you know, with Duke being King Von's right-hand man, being OBlock and affiliated with some of the same OTF guys. It leaves some of the fans confused as to why or how he ended up messing with DTHANG's baby mother. So we've got a few messages about doing a video on it. I was reluctant about it because I feel it's old news, but since y'all want us to speak about it, here we are, right? So I figured this, right? Why not speak on it? I see blogs talking about it as well, and I'm assuming it's because some people are just shocked, and the other half of the people swore we were just trying to, you know, get attention, chase clout, and we were lying when we told y'all before that they were a thing. And now look, right? But to see the video we did previous covering it the first time, I left a link pinned in the comments to the video so you guys could check it out for yourselves. But in the meantime, let's talk about the most recent picture of Duke and Fat. Now, for the people living under a rock, money-making DTHANG is Lil Durk's late brother who passed away after being shot in a nightclub called Club O back in 2021 in Chicago. His girlfriend and child's mother at the time goes by the name of Fat, and the rumors of her and Duke dating hit social media when a picture of Duke and Fat started surfacing, where they were pretty close and people were more concerned because at the time, it wasn't even a year before DTHANG was killed and we seen the picture. So people started making statements. Y'all know how social media gets, saying things like, well, maybe they were dealing with each other low key even while DTHANG was alive because it was way too early. You know, not to mention the affiliation everyone has with each other, with Durk being DTHANG's brother and Duke, you know, being Von's right hand and them all being friends. It was definitely like a head scratcher. You see what I'm saying? Then to make matters worse, at the time the pictures were exposed, she kept denying it, you know? And now looking back at things, you know, clearly she must have had a guilty conscience about everything if she was denying it, because why else would you deny your relationship with someone if you really didn't care what people thought about it? Unless you know what you was doing wasn't right, right? So when people say, y'all act like she never supposed to move on, y'all act like DTHANG wasn't out here doing her wrong, it's not about all that. But what was the sense in denying it only to come out with it publicly a year later? You know, and we get it. People do move on. We're not telling her to stay inside a shell for the rest of her life because her children's father died, right? It happens. But what we are saying is that of all the guys around, man, you definitely could have found somebody that wasn't too close to home. That's all. You know, now on the flip side of that, I do understand that you can't tell someone who to fall in love with, and in some cases you may not even be able to control it. However, it's just a little shocking from the outside looking in. That's all. Especially with the fans watching. Y'all know the fans and social media, the way things are, they're going to make it 10 times worse than what it is. You know? And y'all got to keep in mind that we can't just blame the female neither, because Duke knew exactly what the hell was going on as well. So what made him proceed and do what he did and just say F it? Knowing the circumstances of everything, or did he just not care? You know, or maybe everyone isn't as tight with each other as we may think. Who knows? You know, what I do wonder though is how did they link up? Like, what made them say, listen, we mess with each other, you know, this is what it is and we don't care? Like, how did that come about? You know, was they around each other at a party, or maybe this was something that been going on back in the days, and then they split up, and then DTHANG passed away, then they got back together. Who knows? But anyway, so it was Munna Duke's birthday a few days ago, and he shared posts on his story in regards to him celebrating. All the guys reposted him. He reposted some of the posts as well. You know, typical things you do when you celebrate. But one particular post stood out, and that was a picture of Munna Duke and Fat, and clearly it shows him kissing up on her. Right? Now, I don't know whether it was the liquor or drugs that made him post a picture, or maybe they're just tired of hiding from the world. So he decided to show off. Whatever it was, social media took it and went crazy, because now it's literally no denying it. You know, even though it was really no denying it before, they still did. They still denied it. She denied it. Say it wasn't true. But those pictures that, first of all, you can't deny pictures, man. I mean, you know, in some cases you can edit, whatever the case may be, but those pictures, you couldn't deny it. It was way too close for comfort, especially if y'all saying that y'all were just friends. You know, so in this case, you know, with these pictures this picture that surfaced, there's no way you could deny it. So I guess people still can't believe that Duke and Fat are a thing, being that she's the mother of DTHANG's kids. And it's funny because they kept each other a secret. When Duke would go live, we'd hear a female in the background at times, but would never see who it was. You know, I guess now we know. So now people are speculating and thinking, well, maybe that's why we never see Duke and Durk together or communicating. You know, maybe because of this situation here. Because, I mean, we literally see these guys hanging with all the same people, you know, but just not each other. And don't get it confused, you know, OTF and OBlock are two different things, you know. However, they have the same affiliates. OTF is the music label. Meanwhile, OBlock is the block. That's the hood, you know, but it has some of the same affiliates. You know, now there's no way you could tell me Durk is okay with this. I don't care, you know, what nobody say. Maybe he is, who knows? But I'm sure there's some secret tension or animosity behind closed doors. You know I was always taught that the homies' girls are off limits, especially your baby mother nonetheless. It's like an unwritten rule, but I guess not, man. But the number one question that I see all over social media is, how does Durk feel about this? You know, shout out to Area T Talk. They was the first ones that posted the first viral photo of Duke and Fat. You know, that got all the attention and had people wondering what was going on. They was the first. And when you go in their comments of the new photo, everybody is wondering, well, how Durk feel about this? How did this come about? You know, how the guys feel about this? How this one feel about it? Everybody wants to know, because it's very close to home, man. Some people are saying, well, you know, she move on with whoever she move on with. It is what it is. Some people are saying, well, how's she gonna move on with, you know, the homie's friend? And as for the guys, you know, that's around that know about this, because I'm sure they know, how do they feel about this? You can't tell me not one person is on the side like, yo, she really messing with, you know, Duke really messing with Fat like that? All right, well, I'm gonna mind my business. That's it. You know, and the next question is, if they really didn't care what people thought, what was their reason for hiding it in the first place? You know, so like I said, it's pretty much is what it is. I guess it's official now. Your boy Duke and Fat, they are a thing. And, you know, it is what it is. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.